UDX 483, South Carolina, standing by.
Alright, 81 Dayton, Ohio. Hope you have a wonderful day. Merry Christmas. See you here. 402 LS Northeast.
Who is that out there standing by?
I stand by every now and then. UDX 483, South Carolina.
Well, I always sit down. I can stand, but I prefer to sit down. Well, this is a 2.5 watt radio out of southwest Iowa.
Well, it's definitely doing a good job for 2.5 watts out of Iowa.
Well, all the corn's cut, so it makes it easier.
Rods on to cut corn, that's for sure. Yeah, I guess it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. So what's happening on your Christmas day?
Not much of anything, really. I got up and wife went and took a shower. She came back and was grumpy as always, so no, I was just kidding on that, but no, yeah, not much of nothing yet. My kids are grown, so they might be up by noon there, Roger.
Oh yeah, our kid and our grandkids, they live in Florida now, so it's extremely nice, quiet, and peaceful, the way I like it.
I hear you, I do. You know, I got a room full of you. I've got you 5'8", bumping to 5'9" most of the time there, Roger.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're 5 to 5'7" yourself there. I'm only on an IPO, so I don't have amp or anything on. So you're doing really well.
Roger on that. So if you're running at 2.5 watts, what kind of elevation you got there?
I think I'm about 1,200.
Roger on that. Well, I'm at about 58 feet elevation. My antenna's sitting at about 22 feet. It's a somewhat of a homebrew. It's the base of a Mako V5000 that was damaged, so I chopped it off, and I had a CLR2, high gain CLR2 with a bad coil, so I took the mast and mounted it to the Mako, and so I call it a Mako gain VCLR 5002 5/8 wave ground plane. Like I said, sitting at about 22 feet, but I am get about 150 average.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just have an Antron 99, and I would say it's, well, to the top of the antenna, I'm probably, just guessing, maybe 46 feet.
Well, it's doing a heck of a job for sure. Sounds real good.
Yeah, just don't spend a lot of money on a radio, and then you'll get out pretty good.
Yeah, I got this Anytone Quad 5 Plus because I was on a budget. I had my little tube amp died on me, so I reverted back to doing sideband, and I was using a first gen RCI 2950 orange face, and I started getting bad reports on it, and it got to the point where I may as well not key up because all I was hearing was bad reports. So I had a choice of buying an amplifier or a radio, and the money I had, the radio made more sense. $246 shipped to the door, and it's been treating me good. I'm really happy with it, and yeah, I don't spend a lot of money. That radio is the only thing I've ever gotten new, other than a set of meters I got back in the 90s, which don't really much work anymore. They're pretty, but that's about it. Yeah, I don't spend any money that I don't have to, and any money that I do spend comes out of my radio fund from stuff that I pick up and sell, or stuff that I already have and sell. So yeah, I don't take any money from my job for my radio habit.
believe me, I know what it's like to not have a lot of that stuff called money. But you still got to have a hobby, and you still got to do something.
Yeah, Roger, I've got 8 S units of bleed over from somewhere on me right now. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm not going to go look for it. I got enough of it over here there, Roger.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as I'm coming through it there, I guess I'm doing okay.
Oh, yeah, you're coming through it for sure. As a matter of fact, I've got my camera running. I say I do. Yeah, my camera's still running. And if you'd like to hear what you sound like in the Carolinas, I'll post a video on my YouTube channel so you can hear it.
Let me grab a pen for your site. Alright, what is your site?
My YouTube channel is the same as my call. It's UDX-483. It'll say Mud Bucket on the end. It'll have a big orange avatar UDX-483 on it, so it's easy to find. And I'll put the your call, your location, and the frequency and the date. That's going to be the title, so that'll make it fairly easy to find. As a matter of fact, I'll put this one out there for you when I go in from this session here. I'll go ahead and load this one so you have some audio for Christmas. How about that?
Okay, so it's uniform, Delta, X-ray, and what was the numbers?
Number 4, number 8, number 3.
All right. Well, hey, yeah, I'll give it time to get posted there, and yeah, I'll check it out. I mean, everybody's always interested in what they sound like down the road, you know.
Well, needless to say, yours sounds spot on, so I think you will sound like what you normally sound like. I don't hear anything that sounds tinny or out of the ordinary, so I'm pretty sure I got a good audio on you. And mine comes through a set of stereo speakers. It's not altered by bass or treble or anything else. It's just like it's coming out the back of the radios, but it does sound good because it's coming through the speaker, so you get a good hear of it.
Alright, well hey, thanks for doing that. Merry Christmas to you, and you have a good one. And yeah, don't let that wife be sassy with you. I've been married 47 years, and I don't allow it. But usually when I'm done doing whatever she tells me to do, I get down here in the radio room and have fun.
Exactly, my friend. You got a good grip on it for sure. That's the same thing on this end. Well, this is UDX-483, South Carolina. I'm 30 miles west of the East Coast, just outside of Charleston, South Carolina. Operator on this end is Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo. But yes, I am sitting down. I'm actually sitting down in a very plush, what they call a legacy leather bucket seat from an 18-wheeler complete with air ride, but no air going to it. But yeah, it's quite comfortable. And give me a call in your QTH, and we'll get it wrapped up there.
Alrighty, so I'm 2.5 watt radio. By the way, I am nationally and somewhat internationally known. I'm about 15 miles straight east of Omaha, Nebraska, but I'm in Iowa. And first one on this end is Rick, Romeo India Charlie Kilo. And yep, I enjoy the radios. It's been great talking to you. Have a great rest of the day. If you're like me, I'm retired, so I can't say I have a good day at work because I don't work no more. But yep, and thanks for doing it on YouTube.
Roger, Rick. Well, I'm glad you reached out. I am. It's not every day, and it's not much anymore, honestly, that you get to have a decent QSO. It appears that pretty much everything that was around us went away once we started, and got a decent QSO there for a change, and good clear audio and conditions. Definitely enjoyed it. I look forward to catching you again. I'm pretty sure we'll do it. And what was your call sign?
That's it. 2.5 watt radio.
Well, Roger, okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, all right, well, we got you a 2.5 watt radio, Rick in Iowa. Well, it's definitely good to make your acquaintance, like I said. We'll wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. 73s, 51s, and until next time, ciao, ciao, my friend.
Alrighty, yeah, there's a bunch of us that hang on this frequency, 485, and I suppose people are just doing their Christmas thing today, or they'd be on here. But you have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. I am going to have 2025 for me is going to be a new year, and so in many ways. But you have a great one. I'll be looking for that YouTube video.
Roger, Rick. We'll get it up here in just a few. UDX 483, 2.5 watt radio. Pleasure was all mine. Click, 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 my friend.